Hello everyone, this is the reading for the lovely sign of Aries. Aries, we're going to use the Albino Rider-Waite Tarot for your reading today. I've given it a good shuffle. We do have some cards jumping. We do have the Magician. You're trying to manifest something from the past here. If you want a personal reading with me, www.theaussiegoddess.com. You can book and pay for your reading on the app there under the shop option. Okay, just keeping in mind these readings do flip-flop and they may not be always for you. All right, let's have a look and see where we're going. Now, that's quite interesting because you had the Magician and the Six of Cups, which I said to you is you trying to manifest something from your past. I feel like you're manifesting or trying to manifest past love here. The Ace of Cups talks about a brand new beginning in love. This is something that you're really wishing for, something that you're hoping for very, very deeply here. Now, okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles back to back here. That equals the Seven of Pentacles, which is the card of manifestation. It's the card of planting seeds for the future. There is an energy here that you've been trying to let go of something, but although on the surface it's like you're trying to let go, underneath it you are manifesting it back in again. So it's like you're trying to convince yourself here that you're letting go of some sort of energy of a soul contract. So maybe you were in something in the past that makes you feel very tied to something that you were experiencing. And I see you in a logical sense, in a rational sense, trying to let go of this, but you're actually still manifesting it underneath. So the surface of you is saying, I don't want this, I'm moving on. But in your heart of hearts, it's something that you want to resurrect or come to terms with here. So that's quite interesting energy. Yeah, see, deep down. You may be dealing with Pisces, Cancer and Scorpio here. A lot of water energy coming through. So the Moon card talks about things not expressed. And I feel like somehow or another, I can go right into this for you with this change card. And there's a brand new beginning coming through here. So you are manifesting something beautiful here. I have a feeling here that you're trying to manifest something from the past, but I also have a feeling that you may bring in something brand new. I feel like here with that Moon and that change card, that there is something that was not expressed. So you were in some sort of connection with somebody where perhaps the love you had for each other was really not expressed or talked about. So you may have had a really strong connection, and I feel like somehow or another that has come apart and you've gone in opposite directions. Now I feel really strongly that you are somehow deep down still trying to manifest this back in. But when I feel the energy from the cards, I feel like you're manifesting something new. Because somehow or another there is a strong feeling here with that Moon and Death card that what existed may not come back in because it wasn't right for you. So let's have a look. So we have the Ten of Cups coming out of the gate. And the Ten of Cups is the happy family card. It's like two people who are invested in the future, family, house, home, whatever. But these are two people who are invested in a future here. Something very, very beautiful here with the Ten of Cups. All right, so there appears to be some sort of decision being made around this situation. I'm going to keep going. Oh, look at this. Okay. There is a feeling here that you already know that this is a very karmic situation or was a very karmic relationship. Now, very often we use karmic to describe a negative relationship, but all relationships are karmic. We just tend to use it on the relationships that are teaching us something. There is something here, either you've been divorced or separated from someone that you had a very, very strong soul contract with. And that was particularly painful for you. But here, I see some sort of truth of what was coming through to you. with this Justice card and the Ace of Swords, that says to me that something is being shown to you here in terms of the karma within this particular situation. Maybe you're not seeing it yet. Maybe this is something you're going to see soon with the Ace of Swords, but maybe you're not seeing it yet. I see you going backwards and forwards with it though, and I felt that in the beginning, where you're doing this energy of I want this relationship back, but then you're doing this energy of no, I'm moving on and I'm going to find something else. And this is the cycle that you're stuck in at the moment. You're going backwards and forwards here. I feel like something brought you a great deal of happiness, but it's sort of like it has been disconnected. You've moved on. There's been a separation here. But somehow or another, despite the lessons that have to be learned, something within you is changing. Something in you has changed. And although you are asking for something to come back to you, there's a really, really strong feeling here that something new is about to be presented as part of your journey. All right, let's keep going. Okay, we have the Hierophant coming through as well. All right, look at this. Queen of Swords and Judgment cards. So I feel like for some of you, you may have been in a separation that perhaps you didn't want. Because I feel like somebody else has separated the two of you. We have Libra energy, Taurus energy coming through here, as well as very strong Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. So you could have been dealing with any of those signs. Libra is very strong in this reading. What I'm feeling here is that you're wanting something to be returned to you, some sort of commitment, something to come back. You want something to move towards commitment. There is a really strong feeling here with that Justice card, the Hierophant, especially, that there was marriage on the cards, there was hope, there was joy in something here. And although you want it to come back in, there's a part of you that realizes that perhaps this wasn't all that. You know, sometimes we can be in toxic situations where we can squabble and fight with the person we're with, but it's still very difficult to let them go. So toxic relationships are just as hard to let go of as what a healthy relationship is. So let's see where we're going here. All right, so we have the Star card. That's a good sign. With the 5 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles, which I could see at the beginning. You're trying to manifest in a past situation. Something you believe here was meant to end up in commitment. You're wanting a reconciliation. And I feel like here at the moment, this is separation. But it's enforced separation. So it's not a separation you wanted or you walked away from. This is a separation that was meant to occur as part of your pathway. And I feel like you're very sad about it and you're trying to manifest it in, but there's a part of you here that realizes perhaps it wasn't meant for you or that it was toxic. There's definitely a worry here, but you're bringing in love. So I want to dig a little bit deeper on that. I feel that you're trying to let go of something you believe was a soul contract. That's that 7 of Pentacles. But deep down inside, you're not really sure that you don't just want change and a brand new beginning. And I feel somehow or another, you may be sending mixed messages to the universe about what you want. You know, sometimes we can ask for something and want to manifest something, and instead of letting it go, we hold it and we think about it so much. And while we're thinking about it, then we tell ourselves not to think about it just in case it doesn't come true. So there are all the mixed messages that you send out. So you know, like, oh, I really want that person back. I feel really sad without them in my life. And then you can sort of say, yeah, but they were an absolute twat. Look what they did to me. And they were just a mongrel and, you know, treated me really badly. I don't want them back. I want somebody new. And then the next breath you're like, yeah, but I really miss them. There were things about them that I don't think anybody else could replace. But we fought and argued all the time. Like, why would I want to be with someone like that? And I feel that these are the messages that are going out here. There's like dichotomy, conflicting messages. And then you're trying to manifest, and you have this beautiful energy of trying to manifest something back in that you believe you were destined to have. But yet I see this conflict and this unhappiness. So was it toxic? Was it something you need to let go of so that you can move on? Let me just pull 3 cards at random. Moon card. Of course it is. 9 of Wands. See, there's the energy I'm getting through right there. Okay, and the Devil card. You were in a toxic situation. Absolutely. So you have Capricorn energy, Pisces, Cancer energy, and we have the wounded warrior. So there is something here. You're either not seeing the things about this situation that were not good for you, perhaps that you didn't deserve. But you are cycling something here. You are cycling this energy of, is this what I want or is it not? And there's a lot of energy in this Devil card that says to me that this particular situation may well have been toxic. But with the Moon card, it doesn't mean there weren't deep feelings there. And that's what we forget sometimes. You know, toxic relationships make us feel very, very deeply. We do feel the love for someone, even if it's not healthy. But what you're doing here with this 9 of Wands is you're going round and round in this energy. And to me, it feels like the universe is getting mixed messages from you. Do you want the person back? In which case, focus only on that. If you don't want this person back, then focus on that. If you want new love, clear your energy and start focusing on new love. Because at the moment, you're cycling this sort of toxic energy. And there's so much in here that tells me you are trying to manifest something back in again. And I do have the Judgment card here. But it's almost like as soon as you get into this Judgment energy and want something in your life, you're cutting it back out again. It's like, you know, you're going through this energy of, I want to say resistance, but what it feels like more is that you're going through this argument in your own mind. I want this person back, but what they did was unforgivable. I want this person back, but only if they say sorry and they do the right thing by me. I want this person back, but then we fought and argued all the time. Is it what I want? I want this person back, but I'm probably better off manifesting something brand new. So I feel like here you are creating this sort of energy of going in a cycle with this. So the best thing that I could say to you here is that just focus on something. Be clear about what you want. Be clear about what you're manifesting. And if you choose to manifest the person back in again, don't question your own thoughts and feelings. Just go with the fact that you want somebody back in your life. All right, let's have a look at an oracle card. Breath of the cosmos. My will to thy will. Micromanaging the universe. There it is, right there. All right, let's have a look. Breath of the cosmos. When we rely only on our own will, we're micromanaging the universe and resisting the natural flow of life. We're not trusting the mysterious breath of life. We're rejecting the great cosmic intelligence and relying instead on our own personal strength. When we do this, we find ourselves attempting to bend things to our will. We spend our time forcing, pushing, and living from a space of trying to. Everyone around us can feel it, and the universe can too. You're being called to stop micromanaging the universe and trust the breath of life, to surrender to the greater will that God has for you, to move from my will to thy will. So maybe instead of focusing on anything, you just give it up to the universe. You just decide, no matter what, you will trust that the universe will bring you the love you desire, whether that's through the old person or someone new. When you surrender to the greater will of life, you begin dancing with the rest of life. When you bow to the great mystery and say, please use me, please show me the way, little by little you find yourself living your most fulfilling, authentic life. When you surrender your personal will, when you relinquish control and release the way you think things should be and surrender to the greater will, you find yourself being led. You begin breathing the breath of life. So I feel like this is what the universe is saying. I'm willing to stop relying on my own strength and personal agenda and instead surrender to the breath of life, Dear God, help me move from my will to thy will. Please lead me. Please show me the way. So I feel like you are being asked to just surrender. Whether it is the old or the new, be ready to accept whatever comes your way. Thanks, Aries.